Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Mavericks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 4. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with White. And it's LaVine in at the 3.
And that's how you like to start a game. I mean, boom, straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. I like that.
Here's Giddey. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Marshall passes to Gafford. Comes up empty down low. And here are the Bulls now. For 3, LaVine. It's rebounded by Doncic. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
So at Chicago now, the Mavericks making the shot. White, wide open, he fired. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also
good. Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and 1.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls trail by 10. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Out to Thompson. Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves.
This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. No good from outside. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run. The shot's good from Irving.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Mavericks leading by 13. Irving kicks to Marshall. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Levine. Nice shot by Thompson.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 7. Dallas has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Thompson passes to Doncic. For the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to Vucevic. Over Marshall. Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Out to Thompson. Shoots. Chicago grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Doncic with the bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robinson's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. In third, the Mavericks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here is Robinson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
2 minutes.
Now Giddey. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Exum kicks to Doncic. Right wing. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Giddey. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Giddey's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Doncic. Ball with the rebound. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Magic.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Giddey, no good. Now, here's Exum. Here's Kleba. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vallanos. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Bulls trail by 4. They've got Dosunmu. Patrick Williams is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Ball, and it's Phillips in at the 3 slot. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Irving passes to Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. I think he's only going to get better down there.
Robinson finds Dosunmu. And it's Irving with the rebound. Dallas leading by 8. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Down low, here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Dinwiddie attacking. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 8. All sorts of time. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. From the high post, Irving, good. Irving's got 9.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Dosunmu, the pass the ball. Outside Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Here's Powell. Pass to Exum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll tip it off. Road trip beginning in Oklahoma City, where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Smith comes in for Williams. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Torrey Craig. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marshall's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Ball against Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Outside LaVine. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that. Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ball stolen by Thompson. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Thompson. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls with some changes. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Gafford finds Exum over LaVine. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now a 9-point Dallas lead for Chicago. They've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Giddey. Out to White from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 10 points in the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Giddey, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. From deep three-point land, Thompson misses. Here's White with the drive.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
For your incredible
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The three for Doncic. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Giddey. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thompson against Levine. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead. Dallas has gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
White against Doncic. Outside Levine. Over Thompson. Levine's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine kicks to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Back to Williams. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
That's a good point.
sandwiched between 2 great debaters. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Chicago Bulls.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Levine's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 8. Irving dishes to Thompson. Here's the 3. Dallas again missing.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 17.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Vucevic with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
Thompson right side, from past the arc. And it's Thompson again missing. Bulls trail by 9. Right the pass to Giddey. Williams kicks to Giddey. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Irving. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
See yourself on the screen.
Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Mavericks, number 1.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attacking brand of defense. And boy, have they reaped the rewards offensively.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Giddey finds White. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Scooped up. Out to Thompson. For the screen on Levine. Thompson misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Levine. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Levine's got 6 points.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Pass to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From 15 feet away, Giddey no good. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doncic looking it over. Off target with his three. Bulls trail by 10. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Giddy, no one around him. And he's good on the three ball. And now it's only a 5-point Maverick lead for this screen on White. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for White. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Dante Exum in for Irving. Thompson with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Doncic, no good on the free throw.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
From outside the arc, the triple! Doncic!
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
To the paint, here's Giddey, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Thompson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ball. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Out to Thompson. The tray. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Vucevic. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. There's Ball with the 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Chicago. And they get it. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Exum. Powell with a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Ball against Doncic. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Dosunmu with it. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Smith is out there with Robinson. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Carter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Phillips, he's checked in for Javon Carter. And he ends up missing both free throws. Mavericks leading by 14. Exum dishes to Irving, shoots over Ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Exum. Irving's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. Dosunmu, the pass to Phillips. Outside, Ball. Good on the three-point shot.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Shoots over Ball. Pass to Exum. A second chance effort. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to Phillips. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Teardrop shot. And here is Marshall. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Ball, the pass to Phillips. There's a good screen, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Bulls, Phillips, shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Irving drives in. Basket counts.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Exum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And then Robinson slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Najee Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Exum. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's White. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Giddey. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Mavericks leading by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Gafford. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Giddey's got 16 points here in the second half. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. For the screen on Levine. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-6 run. Shoots from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Levine kicks to Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine with it, picked up by Thompson. Pass to Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
For 3. It's all in by the Bulls. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
With the shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 11 in the second half. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Giving us one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Here's Levine. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Doncic. And Doncic takes it right down the lane.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Levine. Count it, good.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Here's Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Thompson misses. Bulls trail by 10. Bean passes to Williams. No good on the shot. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what,
good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up.
Whoa!
Here's Gafford. Vucevic with the rebound. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. But when you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off the wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.